Second baseman, number 25.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
So striding in, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here's a look over to first. Ball 1. Torres gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he misses 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Runners on first with 1 down. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Popped him up. Bregman is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, George.
First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 4 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Swings through it for strike number 2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
1-1 the count now. So 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in, Alex Bregman will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Tanaka gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First two batters of the game.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. His line against Justin Verlander. He's 0 for 9. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. A little bouncer. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Carlos Correa now. In past meetings with Tanaka, batting .500, 5 for 10. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Lays off 1-0. Correa, 23 years old. He was selected in the 1st round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. 1 out. Now in the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Working quickly now with the splitters in there. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, Tyler White trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Evan Gaddis now standing in. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Standing in, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tanaka pauses. First pitch on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. 2 out, bases loaded. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Gardner. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So striding forward now, Luke Voigt, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. A fastball right over the outside corner. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Voigt over at second. Torres is over at first with 1 away. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Springer looking up. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
The count now at 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at pull now 3-2. Didi Gregorius will be next. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Count even now at 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. He's outside for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. Here's George Springer.
Leading off for the Astros.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Altuve, the reigning batting champion in the American League. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A windup and the 0-1. Up around the face. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Now batting, Aaron Hicks. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Count is 3-1.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Up next for the
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Miguel Andujar goes down to become the first out here in the fourth.
And he takes ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Hicks stands at first with 1 out. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting, first baseman.
Slider, and this is hit on the ground out there short. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
There's a strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Correa, left field and carrying well. And this one is gone. A home run. Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Marwin Gonzalez.
The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. One run, 2 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So digging in now, Tyler White drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And that one just missed outside. Popped him up. Torres over to his right. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Evan Gattis. He singled his last time up. Tanaka sets his sights. First pitch on the way. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. It's 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. A shot down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Josh Reddick.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Lifted in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
In his career, Gardner has accumulated just over 1,100 hits over his big league career. And that misses 1-1. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Hit back up the middle. Correa right there. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB. How about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Dylan Betances takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Well, right back at him, and it hit him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. Man at second with 1 down, and striding in the speedy second baseman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in once again, Alex Bregman, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of zone for strike 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Oh, and he'll make it back to second, but that had danger written all over it. Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in. Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. Brings a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Striding in, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Chopped toward the second baseman. 1 run scored. That gets down as 1 run is in. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Well, the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyler White, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Smoke toward the hole, and that is into right field, a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Gonzalez rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and it's now 5-3. Into the box now, Evan Gattis. Last time through was a base hit from the stretch. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
1-1 to count. David Robertson, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. And that misses. 2-1. Hot shot to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game. At the plate, Josh Reddick trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Number 63 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The 2-2 one more time. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. He's set and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Gregorius leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Sent out to straightaway center field. Springer on the run, and the inning is over. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0. On a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now. Jose Altuve waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 4. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again, or goes up under his chin, or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. No hits to this point. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Joe Smith comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive to center field, and Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ryan Presley comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And there's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Full count, 3-2. Hit well on the ground to first. 1 there. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. He's in there at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Here's Didi Gregorius, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one just missed outside. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Alex Bregman.
Here comes the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius is there on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7. Here's Carlos Correa now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Sonny Gray takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated pitch.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Reddick to the track, to the wall. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up.
Hector Rondon is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. 1 and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2 and 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0 and 2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Step on the bag for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Now at the plate, Luke Boyd. And is coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Brett Gardner would be next. Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now. Inside, he misses, ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Tyler White will bat next. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis. That misses. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Line towards center field. Hicks is right there, 1 down. Ready once again, Josh Reddick. 1 run in and 1 gone so far at the center. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Gray ready with the 0-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Torres has it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Roberto Osuna comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's big Aaron Judge. His career history with Roberto Osuna, he's 0 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Osuna is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays. In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
2 balls and a strike now. Here's the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. Here's George Springer struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Center fielder, George Springer.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Chad Green, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. 2-0 count, the pitch. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. 3-1 now. And that misses here, ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Green, a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
There to take it is Gregorius for the first down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in?
Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And can you believe it? They'll walk off here with an 8-7 victory. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on deck. For the Yankees, 7 runs.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now batting, Gleyber Torres. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a step off.
Number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening.
Nope.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Game time temperature a comfortable 76 degrees. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Sliders in for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Nope.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Throw over to the bag. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
And this one's in the dirt. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Torres leads off first with 1 away. And it's 1-1. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Another payoff pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's 1 long home run. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. His line against Justin Verlander, he's 0 for 9. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The count now at 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Altuve.
Fouled away. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Now here's the pitch.
Alex Bregman.
The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then...
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Count even at 2-2. Verlander into his motion. 2-2 on its way home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Altuve onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Missed with a slider. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gonzalez going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Missed with a breaking ball. Sanchez, the runner at second with 1 away. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the hard plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over them.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 5. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Now the Astros designated hitter, Tyler White. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Way out in front. Three and 1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Now that ball is hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Tanaka has got it, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Number 25.
In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the
Standing in, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Gonzalez coasts under it. 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the. Evan Gattis now standing in as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Evan Gattis.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
You're at the count 2-2.
Hit hard to third. And that's out number 1. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 4.
Reddick.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Up around the face. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Verlander into his motion. First pitch on the way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. He's got it 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And he'll step off and try again. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Grounded to first. And he is out on the tag. Riding in once again, Miguel Andujar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fit.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Fastball too high. Ball 4. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First pitch on its way from Verlander to third. Bregman gloves it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Here's George Springer.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping up now, Jose Altuve. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Here comes Gardner. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Started that swing a bit too early. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Now he'll step off. Verlander gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Correa loves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Brett Gardner now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. He's set, here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Breaking balls in for a strike. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. There's a strike.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Fastball called for strike 2. Too high. 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Gardner arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Gonzalez.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Astros hit is going to be for extra bases. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Striding forward now is the DH, Tyler White. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. Gaddis, or El Oso Blanco, as he's referred to in Latin American countries. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hector Rondon takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. So 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first down. Here's Didi Gregorius. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. And that misses for ball 4. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Altuve for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Here's Miguel Andujar now. It was a walk in his last trip. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Up around the face. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch. This is line to left. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. Here's George Springer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch on its way. Turned on down the line. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. From the stretch. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Springer on third. Altuve at second with 2 gone. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Chad Green answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded.
The 1-0 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone! Digging in and looking for more, Marwin Gonzalez. He tripled last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And a ball 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. The 2-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
So striding in, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. High in the air into shallow left center. Gonzalez coming in. 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. It was a walk in his last trip. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this.
High and deep to right. Back goes Reddick to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Tyler White will bat next. It was a walk in his last trip.
Designated hitter.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. In now, Evan Gattis. He was a double play victim last time around. Too high, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Torres brings it in, and that's the second out. Digging in, Josh Reddick. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Reddick.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. David Robertson takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Gleyber Torres will start us off in the 8th. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Gonzalez looks up. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Digging in, Aaron Judge. Ryan Presley is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Ryan Presley.
Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. chopped weakly to the left. And there's out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bouncer up the middle. Correa takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Yuli Gurriel. No hits to this point.
Leading off for the Astros, first baseman, Gurriel.
Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping, he wants 3. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Here's George Springer. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 2. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's Carlos Correa now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Torres scoops it up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Miguel Andujar is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back at first. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Hector Rondon. The loss goes to Masahiro Tanaka. Time of the ball, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
We are under the bright lights. Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder.
And he'll step off and try again.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway.
Nope,
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Popped him up. Gaddis has a play. One away. So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets ahead 0-1. One out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. Altuve has it. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So stepping in, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, George.
A ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 4 for 11. He also has 1 home run. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Gregorius is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Alex Bregman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. And he got him. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. His line against Justin Verlander. He's 0 for 9. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Hicks absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Reddick is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Correa.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Started that swing a bit too early. Correa, who's sometimes called Show Rea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. This is line to left. Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 5. Swing and a line drive, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out. So digging in now, Tyler White, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Way out in front. Popped up. Gregorius trying to get there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he'll step off. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And quickly, there are 2 away. Into the box, Gleyber Torres. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Big curveball swung on and missed, 0-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. At the plate, Evan Gattis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Evans. Gattis.
Nope. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. So 1-1. Drilled to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 4. And that misses, ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Tanaka is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
One and 2, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. There's 1 away. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a miss at the slider at 88. 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking evil.
The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Gonzalez is calling for it. And that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
George Springer.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve, reigning batting champion in the American League. A ball and no strikes. Springer on at first, nobody out. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
I certainly wouldn't be surprised in this situation if the manager relayed down to the third base coach to get the bunt sign off. 2-0 count, you got a chance to swing the bat and do some damage right here.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. And there are 2 away now. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Up around the face. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Gardner. But it's the center fielder who gets there, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Back to work now is Verlander, as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Reddick. 1 out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
A little bouncer. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses low and away, ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. But the left fielder calls him off, and Tyler White will bat next. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
White
lays off 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Evan Gaddis now standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. One and one. Gaddis, who's sometimes called Bull for apparent reasons. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here now the 2-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
The windup and the 0-1. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the second out. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First time up, he went down looking. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. So 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Two and 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
3-2 now. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. This will be the one leading things off for Houston in the sixth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Voit moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. 1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. David Robertson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. There goes Altuve. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 0-1. Here it comes. Up around the face.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him. In there with the stolen base. The 1-2. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. Voit has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score. He's set and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. Robertson, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Reddick. 1 down. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tough slider down low for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. There is Altuve. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
Number 68
takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Tyler White will bat next. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike 1. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 1 for 2. Fouled off. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Reddick.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. Gaddis is off at first with 2 away. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him, and Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hector Rondon.
He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Rondon is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Reddick back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Luke Voigt would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! Ready for another shot now. Luke Voigt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. What a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially.
Batanzas sets. 0-2 pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. And now pitch on the way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Outside, 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leap one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sonny Gray answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. First pitch on its way. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Oh, and he misses it. And they've got him hung up out there between 2nd and 3rd. And he's safe. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Now pickoff play at 2nd, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run, and this is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
There's ball 4.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder
Zach Britton was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
And he takes ball 1. This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Bregman, the runner at third. Correa is over at second with one down in the inning. Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 6-2. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyler White. He went down on strikes last time up. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Britton, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything. And that's exactly what this guy has done. And he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. His career history with Roberto Osuna, he's got a 3 for 7 line.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Torres, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it clears the stands. Wow, that landed on the patio out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. The Yanks find themselves losing in the late inning. Ryan Presley answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Lays off, 2-2 now. Hit well towards the hole. Correa fields it cleanly on the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the 3rd base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Last chance for the Yankees. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate, but could not cash in. And, fellas, the Astros were able to claim a victory here, mainly due to the start turned in by this man, Justin Verlander. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really...
MLB Network's coverage of major. Striding in, Brian Dozier. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a step off.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brian Dozier goes down for the first out of the game. And a breaking ball stays outside. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Next up for Los Angeles, Manny Machado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Peterson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Next for the Dodgers, number 13. He'll take his first hacks here.
Number 13.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Stepping in, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to right center. Bellinger is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Bregman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have. I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Seared down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Behind 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air out to center field. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Corey Seager, a recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. And a breaking ball stays outside. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. This is line to left. Gonzalez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now batting, Yasiel Puig. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a curveball that time that broke too low. No score here as we play inning number 2. A 1-1 count to Puig. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Next up for the Stros, Tyler White. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Designated hitter.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Evan Gattis. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. 2 down. Digging in now, Josh Reddick. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch on its way from Verlander. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. Swing, strike 2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next. Standing in, Justin Turner. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fouled away. Peterson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. On the ground to the left side. Oh, he makes the stop to first. Hats off to that one. Stepping up now, Yuli Gurriel, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman,
Fouled off. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Bellinger comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's George Springer. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Struck him out. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve.
the second baseman, number 27.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Altuve.
No balls and 1 strike. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well. Riding into the box, Alex Bregman. He reached on a single in his first try, and the runner back easily. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back. Now the 1-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4. Riding in once again, Carlos Correa. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. A 1-0 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Gonzalez, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Puig is going to have room out there as he puts this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Back up the middle. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth. Into the box now, number 13 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. High pop-up. Verlander is there for it. Oh, no, he totally missed it. Settling in now, Cody Bellinger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Hit in the air to left field. Gonzalez on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Tyler White will bat next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Shoots this one over to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Evan Gattis.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Gattis, or El Oso Blanco as he's referred to in Latin American countries. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First pitch on its way. Little chopper back his way. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Corey Seager. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Ball 1. That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he struck him out. 1 away now for the free swinging right fielder, Yasiel Puig. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. The 3-1. Scorched to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Puig is off first with 2 away. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
This is in the air out to left field. Peterson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve, and he lays off there 1-0. 2-0 now. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now. Here's Jock Peterson now. First pitch on its way from Verlander. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding in, Justin Turner. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Verlander into his motion, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Machado now on 0-1. Ripped down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Ready now, number 13, and they're runners at the corners now. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It was a walk in his last trip. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate. For ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 2-0.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Bellinger is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Designated hitter, Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Hector Rondon comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Popped him up. Correa will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Rondon pauses. Here it is on 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Ryan Presley will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Justin Turner would be next. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Gonzalez racing back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he'll make it to third with a triple. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to... Tyler White will bat next. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Breaking ball's in for a strike. And that one just missed outside. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Now the 1-0. Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. In now, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 3-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
One there. On to first, and they get them both. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And set with the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and here's George Springer. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. This one skied out toward right. Puig's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Corey Seager. They'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little. Number 63 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Yasiel Puig will be next. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 away. And now is Yasiel Puig. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the ninth. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Alex Wood, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 57, Alex Wood.
High pop-up. Grandal has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Marwin Gonzalez becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Popped him up. Turner near the bag at third. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Clayton Kershaw. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still 8 strong innings from him. Really showed a lot in this one.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. The loss goes to Hector Rondon. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. A reminder that Boyles Express buses for downtown, Crown Center, Midtown, Plaza, Brookside, and Waldo are available for 1 hour after the final out on Lancer Lane along the third base side of the stadium.